career reading for you all. We're going to tap in today and see who the hell being nosy in your finances and why they all up in your finances, okay? So, to all my new and returning subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a seat. If you like the content that I share with you all today, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified each and every time I do upload. And without further ado, we're going to jump on into this energy, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Let's get this energy cleared. I know some of y'all like, we don't get another fit, honey. I just bought a fresh pack of Palo Santo. But I like to use mine down to the end. Sometimes I even put it on my little burner. Get all the use out of it. So, yeah. But nonetheless, we're going to get into it. Get this going. Clear out all this energy from earlier today. How much time left with y'all because my children about to get home, so I'm gonna try to hopefully get this message out in a timely fashion. I know this morning was real extensive and intensive. Hopefully it don't get that deep, honey, but if it go, that's where I'm gonna go. Alright, ancestors, Holy Spirit, archangels, I ask that you guide and protect me as I travel to the highest white lights to get clear and concise messages from my lovely collective. Let the messages be good. Let the messages be great, and let them reach who they're meant to reach. Ashe. Ooh, child. Child. All right, let's see what's going on in the building. This obsessive ass auntie, mama, grandmama, and your business. For this motherfucking ice queen, I'm getting Aquarius energy. Yeah, they're trying to attack your gifts. That's why they're trying to come for your money. They feel like if they bankrupt you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, that you just be a girl, about a way girl, around the way girl. You won't amount up to anything if they can financially bankrupt you in every fucking way. Yeah, they've been even eyeing you in your finances, mad at your maturity. Doesn't have to be age wise. It can also be just maturity level wise. They mad because you're wise. Yeah, and they've been trying to beat the shit out your ass, but your ox is the one that ended up in the ER, not you. Yeah, because they're trying to get in your way, trying to get in the way of God's work, trying to get in the way of you and God's plan. They ain't got no business there. Yeah. Trusted official. Some of these people got their ass whooped and got locked up. Yep, and that damn Aquarius that's trying to fucking bother you being blocked too. Like something went down where the person who orchestrated this whole thing then got locked the fuck up for the abuse that they was doing towards you, sending towards you through these people. And they rallied up, the gang stalked you and rise up against you. So yeah, now all the riffraff been blocked out the way because they ain't got nobody orchestrating shit and they didn't have nothing to do with it outside of the person who was orchestrating it. You feel what I'm saying? So now that the head honcho is out the way, they don't have anything else to do but find another leader, like a fucking minion. Find somebody else to pledge their allegiance to get into some more bullshit. Because they can't get into no more of your shit. They can't get into no more of your business because the head honcho has been taken out. The whole thing came crumbling down. So there is no more orders to be given out. Yeah, this person has animosity towards you because everything they set in place for you to happen to you is happened to them. Yeah, they feel like you had something to do with it. No, you didn't. Your ancestors and the Most High did. Yeah, because they wanted to attack you with lust demons. They wanted to send lust demons your way. That's why you couldn't never have like a decent relationship and you thought it was you and it wasn't you. It was spiritual warfare all the while. Yeah, you got where all the nice guys at. You feel what I'm saying? And these lust demons is perpetrating and dressing themselves up to be something that they not. 52 faking you out. Then when you find out that they not who they claim to be, then everybody, oh, you so dumb, you so slow. Why you couldn't figure that out? You're so gifted. Why you couldn't figure it out? Yeah. Not knowing because of your connection to these people who were setting your ass up. That's what made their attack so, made you so accessible to them. Their attacks because of your attachment to these people. Because you not who was sending this shit your way. And you sitting here communing and fellowshipping with the damn enemy. Leaving yourself wide open to attack, to be damn bamboozled. You didn't even know. Yeah. But this nice guy, your true divine masculine that's coming in, baby, he coming without a shadow of a fucking doubt. You ain't even got to worry about it. But we're going to get into what we came here for, which is why these people really attacking your finances. And I just heard that they're doing this because they don't want you to amount to anything. They don't want you to appear as worthy of any type of worth or value to your divine masculine when he do come. They want you to be to appear broke, busted, and disgusted. They want you to look like everything they tried to put you through or did put you through. Sickening. Yeah, you sitting over here unbothered by their fucking catty ass behavior. They want you to come outside and entertain bullshit. And you keep telling people you ain't got no motherfucking play shoes, ho. I ain't got no shoes to get dirty with you. Yeah, and you broke this man's heart because you ain't paid him no motherfucking mind. As soon as you got whiff of what the fuck this person was doing, you said, who that shit stink? Well, how do I eliminate this motherfucking smell? Where's the smell coming from? You analyzed your area, you found the motherfucking issue, you found what was causing the stench in your fucking nose, and you picked that motherfucker like a booger. And flick the bitch. Flick the bitch right on. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Who the fuck told you come up here and start my piece? I don't give a fuck who sent you. You should have did your own motherfucking research to find out that you was barking up the wrong fucking tree. Yeah. There's no sympathy, no empathy for this motherfucker. Just blocked. Yeah. And now they karmic female, which is who they really was fucking with before they made this deal. Like they was fucking with you. See, you was the facade. They already had some quote unquote real in they book in behind the scenes, and that's where this karmic feminine comes in to attack you, the mature woman that has this spiritual motherfucking gift. This little rat faced asshole thought she was gonna come through and destroy or demolish some shit, and put some shit to a motherfucking end, because she felt like you was intruding in her life, intruding in her home life, not knowing the only way that she was able to feel that, or the position, only reason why she was put in that position was because her quote unquote man made a deal with the devil for some fucking money to fund their lifestyle. So yeah, she barking up the wrong tree, just like he was barking up the wrong tree when he signed this motherfucking deal, because he knew not what the fuck he was agreeing to. And now you got this rat-faced asshole trying to chase you down and come to you as a woman about some shit. She didn't even know what the fuck was going on in the background. So she best not you alone and tread lightly for you to expose the real deal to her ass, and she be sitting back looking like a fish out of water with the mouth just flapping and open and close and shit. Yeah. See, this divine masculine, he sees you. He sees the awakening that you're going through. He want to marry you. He wants all the smoke. He wants to be a part of you because he has spiritual value and high ranking as well. See what I'm saying? So he feel like I found her. He thought that he was the only one, just like you felt like you thought you was the only one walking this earth, the only one divine being. You feel what I'm saying? You couldn't find others like you, and y'all stumbled upon each other. And y'all stumbled upon each other because you let go of this ice king so quickly. Like you ain't even give this shit time to mature, fester, or mess her up in your motherfucking life. You went the fuck on. You said, bitch, no. Cause they caught you at a time when you was already fed up. You was already fed up before they came in the door. Do you hear me? You was already fed up with this type of shit before they even came in the door. So they already started out 1,000 miles behind the 8 ball because you already weren't going for the shit. You already knew what the fuck this person wanted. You just simply entertained this motherfucker out of boredom. But that boredom went away quickly. He was like, bitch, I'd rather be bored and alone than be damn riled up and tied up in this shit here with you. Cause this right here ain't nothing. This ain't even nothing. This ain't even nothing to be involved in. This is some old picking in the ass streetwalker shit. This ain't not This ain't even grown folks behavior. This is alley cat, streetwalker, street meat behavior. Yeah. But nonetheless, back to this divine masculine. This divine masculine got that one young. You feel what I'm saying? He wants to invest in you with what he has because he feels like you're worth it. Yeah. And you are, because you finally learned your lesson about dealing with these po ass, bold, wannabe ass niggas. Yeah, you let them go. And now, your roster is nervous. Your roster is nervous as to what's going to happen to them, because your gift, your divination is going to be put right in the forefront in their faces. They're going to see who the fuck they really was fucking with, who the fuck they really went up against. And they nervous about the karma they're going to receive, because your true essence has been revealed to them. Who you really are is being revealed to them in the spirit. And you have them spiritually shook of what the fuck is to come to them behind the fuck ass shit they decided to do to you. Their ill intent they had towards you when they came in to you, and to whatever relationship, situation, whatever the fuck y'all had. Their intentions got them worried. Them deals they made for that money got them worried. Because I told you the head honcho done got locked up. The motherfucker who started this shit, this obsessive ass relative, female relative of yours, who started this shit up, done been taken down. So everybody else who was involved with this shit is worried about what their outcome is going to be. If this is the outcome to the head honcho couldn't even keep themselves out of trouble. They only can imagine what's going to happen to them when they get found out that they had parts of this shit. Yeah, love, offer, and star. Priest. Yeah. Like, God is surprising you with your motherfucking request, your special request God is giving to you. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, clock that. Clock that tea, baby. Ooh, child. These people gonna be shot in the paw just like you, honey. You ain't gonna know what to do. Yeah, because see, this masculine has his own trauma and shit that's bonded him up in the past as well. You feel what I'm saying? But all this trauma bonding that you experienced with these past lovers, you done moved on from. So this masculine, he's aware of that, and he's not coming in to dump his spiritual baggage onto you, his trauma and all that shit. He's not coming to do that. You feel what I'm saying? And your karma for moving on, which is aka your dharma, because you ain't getting no karma, you getting dharma for the good that you put out, is that you're gonna meet your divine counterpart where he at with his finances, and God is gonna bless you. He's finna bless you beyond your knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? And people really gonna be saying you living beyond your means because they don't know how you get in your means to your ends. That ain't none of their business. Yeah, these people is so nosy. They such haters. I just heard a relative say that shit. How they get that? How they making ends meet with that? Why they working that? Where they getting their money from? How they doing that? Keep sucking your teeth till you suck them right your damn gums. Ain't none of your business. Ooh, child, these people nosy as hell. Yeah, they mad because God sent you a God-fearing man. This man, he went and sought God in order to find you. That's how you know you done found your person, because this man was seeking God to guide him to his divine counterpart, and he following God, and so was you, and that's how y'all came to each other. See, these people thought they was going to be able to make you curse God, turn your back against God, cut your relationship with God because it wasn't appeasing to them. Your relationship that you had with God was not in favor of these people. They didn't favor your relationship with God. They felt like it was too whimsical, too fairy tale like, too in the clouds, not grounded in reality. So they shamed you for your relationship that you had with God. But you ain't give a damn. You kept that same relationship. You ain't switch up on God because God never switched up on you. You just didn't have an understanding of, you know, who God really was in the sights of others. You feel what I'm saying? You knew who God was to you, and nobody could never change that. But see, these people that were trying to change that didn't understand that. And where your confusion lied at was not with your confusion with the Lord, but the confusion with them as to why they are judging you on your relationship with the Lord. Out of all things. The audacity. They thought that they could trick you out your spot with God and make you miss out on all the blessings and everything that God written in the book for you. Yeah, see, somebody gonna be telling one of your exes that just can't let you go what the fuck is really going on, and that you already met your kingdom spouse, so they might as well just hang it up. It's a wrap. Go find somebody else to prey on because you was out the picture, honey. You was off the market. Your kingdom spouse has found you, baby. So they don't stand a motherfucking chance to blow their hot breath on your ass without getting knocked smooth the fuck out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll never be able to be in the presence of you again. They're trying to force their way back into your presence with this voodoo shit. This voodoo queen that these people is attached to, aka whoever this possessive ass elder female in your family is. Honey, she thought she was doing her big one, honey. Being so lovable and likable, and she had some type of particular charisma about her that attracted motherfuckers and made motherfuckers just do what she said, not question her reasoning or rhyme or reason for whatever the fuck she was doing. She just had that particular glamour about her that she could glamour motherfuckers to follow her up behind whatever the fuck it was she was trying to do and didn't ask no questions. They just did it because they was loyal and they made a vow to her to do the shit. You see what I'm saying? But see, that veil that she cloaked herself in so nobody couldn't see who the fuck she really was or is has been removed. Yeah. And the people that she rallied up to go against you, these lust demons, they turning on her ass. They snitching on her ass. They telling on her ass. I don't know who the fuck they telling this shit to, but it may be possibly you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a wedding present that they letting you know, like, hey, your auntie, your mama, your grandma, your cousin, whoever the fuck sent me to do this shit to you, and I'm tired of receiving karma and for rather than get you. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I just thought that you was just a regular smuggler. I didn't expect all this to come behind you. I was misled and misfed on this deal that I took, but nonetheless, I was wrong. I should have never took this type of deal to go against anyone in this type of manner. Please forgive me. Like I said, your spiritual ranking has been made clear to these people in the spiritual realm of who the fuck you are, and that's why they are becoming your footstools willingly to avoid purgatory, and it ain't gonna happen. It just ain't gonna happen. Yeah. See, you are ascending with your true divine counterpart, the one that you manifested in your life, the one you know you needed, just how you needed him. You called on that man. You called God and asked, and you sent up your special request, and God obliged. And these people is upset. Yeah, that's why they running their mouth so hard. They flapping their motherfucking mouth so hard because you so in tune and you so imbalanced that you was able to attract what you manifested. Because you got all they motherfucking fake fraudulent asses out the motherfucking way to make room for your manifestations. And they mad because they out the way. You got room to receive what the fuck you done called into your life. Now they got somebody on your ass, watching and stalking you, driving by your house, following you, trying to figure out where you going, how you going, what time you going, trying to figure out your schedule, how you moving, where your motion coming from and shit like that. They have been blinded. They have been ended. They have been fucked up in some type of way. I'm hearing some type of accident they got into trying to follow you. And all that shit right there. Yeah, see that death match they were trying to put on you was it backfired on them. Yeah. One night, one day, this motherfucking cop that was following your ass got into a motherfucking car accident. And almost made it to the other motherfucking side. Yeah, while you over here living blissfully. Don't even know what the fuck going on. God just eating them up. Yeah, but it's emotional and mental abuse that they did to you to cause you to be unstable for the time period that you was. Having you thinking you going crazy and losing your motherfucking mind, and these people is fucking you in confusion spells and trying to take your motherfucking mind, trying to turn you into a motherfucking Jezebel, trying to turn you into who they are. But your ancestors, look here as I put this on the back of the deck, on the bottom of the deck, your ancestors blocked that shit. Blocked it. Yeah, they blocked the change. Because they seen you going for the shit, because they seen you devaluing yourself because of the type of treatment that you were receiving, and you knew it was unjust, and so did they. So they had to step in before you made your way over to the other side. Yeah. Some trusted official came and told you the truth about what the fuck was going on, because you was utterly confused as to why you was receiving this shit and why you was going through this shit, and they told you the truth. Like I said, it could have been one of these demons that was sent towards you, and they revealing who the fuck they really was and what they was sent for. Who they are revealing to you who sent them. Yeah, what their job was, what they came to do, and why it was like it was. You knew that shit wasn't normal. You knew it was an act. You like, God, why is I'm getting treated like this? You knew it was an act. You knew it was these people putting on. Yeah, they told you. They cannot make it up. They told you who sent them. This is this confession. Yeah. See, whoever this chick was, I'm hearing she's of some relation to this person. He could be a daughter, a niece, or something, but this was a minion as well. That was like, oh, because the man couldn't get it done. She thought she was going to do it and just part her own self. She put her own self in the line of fire, thinking that she's so big and bad and could get the job done, and didn't. Yeah, divinity. Protection. That's what this man is coming in to do. Protect you from these divination abuses. Yeah, this abuse that they not only doing to you now in your adulthood, but also in your childhood as well. These familiar faces, these fucking flying monkeys, aka your fucking family members. Your ancestors said, touch not my child, you fucking ugly ass Jezebel. Out here putting love spell on my fucking divine child, and because you mad of her divinity. You mad because they mad because of your divinity. Your power that God bestowed upon you made your person wait extra long, because you had to go through all these phases and changes that you didn't even necessarily need to go through, because they're trying to turn you into something that you're not. Yeah, legal action is being taken against these people for the harassment and the abuse that they bestowed upon you. Yeah. This motherfucker saying, hey, hello, hi, how are you doing? I need to have a conversation with you. Because he's tired of this internal conflict that he's suffering from the manipulation he signed up and agreed to. Yeah, to come and steal and kill and destroy a motherfucking high priestess that loves herself and loves the Lord. Yeah, to keep you from this man of honor. Always keeping you going in the opposite direction so y'all can steady keep missing each other. And you'll be, you'll get your fruits, you'll receive your harvest, but it'll be by yourself. They didn't want this healer protecting you and healing you. They didn't want you to experience real love from a real, genuine, nice person. They wanted you to be this ice queen. Yeah, being a single parent on your own without the man. Yeah, because they was jealous and envious of you. These men you had children with. Because they was confused, blinded by the illusion that they partook in to take you down. Yeah. And it was to keep you from your fucking the twin flame. That was their whole fucking purpose of having a fucking false ass relationship with your ass, was to keep you from the relationship that you were supposed to be in. You always got love on the brain and wondering why the fuck every time you break up with somebody, one of these people who did you wrong, they always end up in jail. That's why. That's why the shit never worked, because they were sent. They were entities sent to attack you. That's why every time you broke up, they went to jail. I know this is for someone specific out there. It is a person that's listening to me now that has experienced this in their love like that. Every time they break up with somebody, they end up going to jail. For the abuse and harassment and shit they was doing, they ended up getting their own self locked the fuck up for trying to fuck with you. Everything they did, you came back and bit them in the ass and got them locked the fuck up. Yeah, because the same way you was praying for your master, he was praying for you. And he was your unforeseen protection that you did not see out there in the cosmos. Y'all was praying for each other, protecting each other through things that would have normally took the average person out and put the average person in a situation to suffer unnecessarily at the hands of others. You know what I'm saying? Being held accountable for shit that didn't have nothing to do with them. Being held accountable for shit that was being done unto them. Being punished for others' actions. That's what I'm trying to say. Person, this upset auntie, your mama, whoever that did all this shit towards you is in bad health, baby. And this current master and this money that he promised over this ritual that they did to you, knowing that they were thinking that they was gonna sacrifice you and this and that and third, baby, you the one getting the money. And it's coming. It may take a while because you still got to get some crumbs and sweep the last little bit of dust out the door. But once you get rid of them, yeah, and a official person gonna come in here and tell you about all these people who ganged up on you and stole from you, and you gonna receive an unexpected windfall of money, and you gonna be single, sexy, and successful, right just in the sweet spot that you need to be in to snatch that man. You hear me? To snatch your divine counterpart. You hear what I'm saying to you? That's why I said God's gonna put you in a position to where you can meet your divine counterpart where it's at. Yes, that's what's gonna happen. It may take a little longer than what you are liking, but it's still some things that aren't quite as cleaned up and cleaned out as you think they are. Yeah, these motherfuckers still got animosity and they still throwing evil out. And these motherfuckers who doing that unto you, it is 3 witches that's on your ass. And until these 3 wicked witches is taking the fuck out, you will not be able to fully step into your abundance. So just sit back and relax and wait. You're going to get some phone calls about these funerals that's going to happen. You're going to get some phone calls about people being on their last leg, on their deathbed, and oh, is you going to come around and say your final goodbyes. When it was like, it's like, bitch, I've been said goodbye a long motherfucking time ago. But it's your ops. It's your ops that's fighting for their motherfucking life at this point in time. Let me see how much you don't give a fuck about this. Let's just flip a little, a couple I don't give a fuck cards real quick to let them know how you feel about all this riff-raff in the background. Because, I mean, it's unnecessary. Alright, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for these people who try to mess with my collective? Yeah. Don't, collective, he telling you, don't take it personally what these people did to you. They had their own hidden agenda that you knew nothing about, and it's okay. It's okay to process your feelings and your emotions, to heal from this, and to be able to let it go, so that it won't, further hinder you and be a setback. You know what I'm saying? So it won't trigger you and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It'll become a lesson learned versus a trigger. You feel what I'm saying? Just imagine your life to be what you want it to be, and it will be. Just like you manifested this husband into your life, manifest this peace in your life. You feel what I'm saying? Manifest the destruction of all evil things that was created against you, that was created for you, that was trying all the evilness that tried to penetrate all the goodness and penetrate your soul. You feel what I'm saying? Thank God that he protected you enough that he didn't allow it to do what it was sent to you to do. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get so emotionally bent out of shape behind these people who don't give a damn about themselves, much less anybody else. That's why they around here treating people like it. You wasn't the first, but the damn show you gonna be the last. I'm telling you that. You will be the last person that they do this shit to, because they won't be around to do the shit no more. And they mad because they little dim ass fucking funky booty ass light is about to go out, and they don't have no space. It's like they are cramped. It's like they've been put in a spiritual jail cell where they can't move or do nothing. While they sitting there watching themselves being stripped of the powers that they had because they chose to use their good for bad. Yeah. And they mad because they got to deal with you standing up for yourself. They feel like it's bullshit that they got to sit here and listen to your gripes and grumps about what they did evil. They feel like they shouldn't have to hear it. It's bad enough they getting in trouble for it. They shouldn't have to hear your mouth about it. You shouldn't be able to speak your piece. You shouldn't have nothing to say. You should be just satisfied with the fact that they got caught. That's why you need to block and delete their ass out their life, because these motherfuckers, if they would have never got caught, they would never be in a position to say, okay, I feel like this, or okay, this and that and the third. No, Only reason why you getting the fiasco or the show that you're getting now is because they have been caught. You feel what I'm saying? They can't destroy energy. Energy is infinite. And you are a divine, energetic being. They could never destroy you, even from the start. They were stupid for thinking their fucking thoughts. Yeah, say it louder. Let them know who you really are, who you really belong to. Yeah, I'm hearing this is sending shivers down the spines of bloodlines. Yeah, game over. Yeah, there's a lot of bloodlines that's shaking and quivering right now. Yeah, because they asses is being stopped. Not only stopped, destroyed. Destroyed. Because of their motherfucking actions towards other people. Good enough for them. You don't need a shivering and quaking now. Your ass won't shivering and quaking when you was doing all this bullshit towards other people. So don't do it now. Don't do it now because your ass being called out. They ain't got nothing to say. They can't say nothing. Their voice has been stripped to them. They done said and done enough. Now they just got to sit back and shut up and take it. Like they made everybody else who they bullied shut up and take it. Yeah, ain't no need to cry out for the Lord now. He done already turned his hand to me. He said, depart from me. I know not who you are. I want to be mad at you because God ain't favoring them like he's favoring you. And what makes them feel like they're deserving of that bullshit? You feel what I'm saying? That's what they failing to realize. Who said you was deserving of this shit? Nobody. These people are sickening. Yeah, reunion. Reconciling differences. This came out, the first part that came out the last time. I'm telling you. If you watched my reading this morning, you seen this is the first card that came out when I pulled this book. These people really believe in a stupid ass mind that they can befriend you, apologize, get your forgiveness, and that will lessen the effect of the karma that is coming their way. Who told these people this shit? Where the fuck did you get information from? It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep my comments to myself. It's just frustrating. Yeah, you clearing karma. You ain't playing with these hoes. You like, okay, be gone, peasant. You got it off your chest. Do you feel better? Because that didn't do a thing. Yeah, divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence. Like I said, your knowledge is beyond their comprehension. So they will never understand your motives, your ways, your tactics, and why you move the way you move. They will never understand that shit. Never. Yeah, unification, aligning with abundance. Exactly. That's exactly what you're doing. Realigning yourself with everything that they tried their hardest to misalign you with. You feel what I'm saying? All of your abundance, all your blessings that you were set up to receive, they tried to purposely mislead you and misfeed you, to misalign you, so that you would miss out on all this shit, and then they could come in and steal it. Because you fumbled it. I'm sick of this. I know that. Yeah. One with self that tried to keep you from being one with yourself. And you said, I'm going to do it whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, you know what you can do. Yeah, take me home. Pathway that you love. Exactly. You followed your heart back home. That's what they didn't want you to listen. That was your divine gift. It was your divine love that you brought with you to this earth to spread it across this plane here, this dimension here. That's what they wanted to destroy in you, your divine love, and they couldn't. That's how you were able to remember who you was. That's how you were able to still activate your gifts and become who you was created to be. Because you never let them take your love. You never allow them to make you hate love. You never allowed them to destroy your love. Yeah. 10, they tried to keep you from nurturing your inner child and loving on yourself in ways that they can't, the way that they were taught not to, because it was of some offense or it was of some type of belittlement. They were belittled and bullied for loving themselves. That's why they don't know what love is, because they never received it. Because any implication of any type of love being in the atmosphere around them and those who raised them, it was dissipated. It was thrown out of the air. It was killed. You feel what I'm saying? And with you, they couldn't kill your love, so they just wanted to kill you, period. And they know the only way that they could was to kill your love, and they never could. Yeah, soulmate, clearing core wounds. That's exactly what you're going to do when you get this divine love and it fills you up. That's what that love is going to heal, those core wounds that they did at your core and critical development ages and stages in your life. The very things that they tried to kill and destroy is what this divine master is going to bring back into your life. And again now, they wanted to break you financially in every way so you wouldn't seem of value to your divine counterpart if you ever was to cross paths. They wanted you to be in a position where they wouldn't even look your fucking way, because you would look like everything that they tried to put you through and drag you through. Yeah, I'm so sick of these people. I wish this type of shit was a crime for real. Yeah, compassion. How your heart open and see. They didn't understand how you could continue to love because they didn't understand your build. Yeah, they didn't understand how God gracefully made you. Yeah, path of least resistance. Choose ease and grace. See, they forced you through the path of the wilderness and down through the valley of death. You were not created to go that way. That's why every time they try to put you on that way, it was always something that brought you from out that valley, that brought you up out that wilderness, that brought you from out of that sunken place, that brought you up out of that place of lost and confused. It was always something that pulled you up out of there, because you were never meant to be there. You were never meant to suffer that type of endearment or whatever you want to call that. You was never meant to suffer that like that. This was inflicted upon you. That's why it never worked. If it was written for you to suffer like that, you would have went through it, and then something would have came of it. But it wouldn't have been for no reason. And what they were doing was for no reason. That's why it was never able to be seen through. It was never, the assignment was never able to be completed on you. And now that you are aware of this and you have crystal clear vision about all of what was being done, now they want to beg for your forgiveness, because now you can see the real true picture. The story that nobody never wanted to tell you, you now know. And now everybody want to come in and, ooh, please forgive me. Ooh, please. Nah, get the fuck on. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Voyager's journey. Past life healing. Yeah. You're healing present and past life wounds right now. You don't got time to be fucking around with the fuck around. Yeah, integration, multidimensional healing, exactly. Because you're able to heal not only your heartaches and pains and karma in this lifetime, but previous lifetimes before. So there's other dimensions. You're into the interdimensional being. They could, woo. These people can never, on their best day, if God just handed it to them, they still wouldn't know what to do with it. Yeah. King, you got coming in here, your king, your divine masculine. High priest, personal empowerment. Yes, told you. Here come your divine counterpart. Here come Big Daddy. Yeah, speak the truth. Express yourself. You ain't got to hold back from this person. You ain't got to lie. You ain't got to sneak. You ain't got to do none of that. Express yourself to this person. They will understand. Yeah, and this will increase your frequency and raise your higher level of consciousness, because you don't have to keep dimming your consciousness and coming out of higher consciousness into lower consciousness just to have a fucking conversation. You can have a high conscious conversation with this person, and that's going to heal all this mental disease that you got up in that brain, and all this rewiring that you think you got to do. All that this easement up in your brain is going to melt away, because you going to know that what you were doing. You were dimming your life. You was damaging yourself because everyone around you could not understand your higher level of consciousness, and that's why you were so drained all the time, because you constantly have to bounce in and out of higher consciousness just to communicate with people. Because some people you could communicate on a higher frequency, and majority you couldn't. So you had a lot of low frequency conversations with people just to integrate in everyday life, and that was draining the fuck out of you. And you thought you would never have that person that you could just stay in higher level of consciousness with, and they would understand without a break. It would just flow. Just like that low vibrational shit flow, this high vibrational stuff is gonna flow. You're gonna stop having those headaches. You're gonna stop having that twitching in your eyes and your ears and all the other shit. All that tension is gonna release itself. Because you're gonna be able to have effortless conversation on a high frequency with someone who is where you're at, is meeting you right where you're at. But yeah, we increase your higher frequency. And then the last one is I am enough. Let go of expectations. Again, when you increase frequency, these fucking false ass expectations they had over you, and see, high priestess, all these stupid ass expectations they put on you because they were put on them and they didn't even know why it was put on them. They didn't have no understanding of it. Still don't got no understanding of it. But they passing the shit down because that's all they motherfucking know. You said enough is enough, and I'm not taking that shit not a step further down this bloodline. That shit going right here today. You gonna dump it off at the junkyard today, right here. You taking that shit to the trash. Yeah, because you know who you are, and you're gonna vibrate at that frequency. Yeah. You opening up your heart and you setting boundaries and letting motherfuckers know if you fuck with me, if you fuck up with my vibration, you got to go. Because your perception is changing. You look at people differently. And all that toxic karmic shit got to go because you tired of reflecting that shit back to motherfuckers. So now you reprogramming your soul to call back in your pure innocent power that they try to destroy your innocence. You calling that back in and you're reprogramming your soul to its natural rhythm, to its original format. You see what I'm saying? Mission accomplished. I can't make this shit up. Welcome home. I can't make this shit up. When you let go of things that were imposed upon you and take on the things that were impressed upon you, you'll be better. Yeah, master alchemist. You thought you mastered the art of transmuting negative energy into positivity. Now, baby, just wait. Just wait, honey. Just wait on it. Yeah, trust in the Lord, because it's going to get even better. You're going to shock your damn self. Yeah, heal your abandonment wounds with these motherfucking people so that you can let them go. You're afraid to let them go because they're all you know. And when you are ready to let go of what you know to fill yourself with things that you don't know, then you won't, so you can have room to receive your manifestations, it will drop off with ease. Because it will be nothing hooking you to it and nothing for it to hook on to. It will be like water running out of a window. You feel what I'm saying? And you will be able to express yourself in such an electrifying way that it's just going to reprogram this part of the cosmos that we in, baby, for real. Yeah, transformation, battle of the head over heart. You feel what I'm saying? They both are in sync with one another. So you're able to will both and do both at the same time because you surrendered. You went through the dark night of the soul and you let go of that bullshit that they was trying to imprint upon your impressed soul. They tried to remove what God already put in you to fill you up with what they wanted to be in you, and they thought that was something that they could actually do. Whew, child. Merkaba activation, ground, shield, and protect. Yes, your protection is amplifying, strengthening. It's getting stronger, it's getting bigger, it's getting broader, it's getting wider. Your covering that comes with you is covering more of your environment, more of your atmosphere, more of the influence in your life than what it was reaching for, where it was reaching in the beginning. So your reach has extended to the areas in your life in which you called out for help for. You're going to see a dramatic change in those areas in your life, and you're going to see things begin to flow and manifest easier and quicker in your life. And that survival mode mindset will again dissipate with ease out of your mind, and your newfound self and mind thought and process will overtake all of that space that was being taken up by all that negativity. Yeah, karmic relationship, releasing the past. Quit loving on these people who didn't do nothing but showed you how much they hate you every fucking day. Yeah, the awakening is helping you realize that you are the chosen one. Yeah, sacred sexuality. See, yeah, that's they knew that about you. That's why they tried to break you in that way. With whatever heinous acts that took place to try to break that in you. And again, you were separated from them, whether it was growing up in foster care or an estranged relative, a long distance relative, to get away from, you know, the relatives that had this shit going. You may have thought that they forgot about you, but their rejection was your protection because you didn't need to be brung up or raised up in that shit to where it would have more influence in your life than it should. Yeah, but your two souls is finna merge together as one, with you and your divine counterpart. Yeah, rebirth and rebirth and personal freedom. Yeah, feminine twin activating your higher self. Yes, you have to let go of these people and these places and things that hurt you. You really have to go deep down and within and say you forgive them and really let that shit go and not give a fuck. And throw it away to the point that even if it's mentioned or talked about, you can talk about it without those feelings being reactivated, without that topic being so sensitive to the point where it's bringing those old emotions and feelings and flashbacks back. You feel what I'm saying? You'll be able to flash back without going back and feeling that bullshit. Yeah, remember your identity. You can do it. Again, God is giving you the Holy Grail. Yeah, twin flame facilitator. You will be in union with your twin flame this lifetime. You're receiving messages that it is going to be so. Yeah, honor your agreement. Mission in motion. Yeah, divine order. Be patient. This twin flame union is going to be. Yeah, and you're going to be the queen bee. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to be the generator of this new bloodline that's coming to pass. You are going to give birth to a new nation. Yeah. Let your light shine. You are going to be the new family tree, the new root. You feel what I'm saying? And you're going to be responsible for the knowledge that you passed on to the generations to come. Yeah, and this masculine, right now is releasing his lower self, the things that are not serving him for his greater good, so that he can be where you're at. Yeah, this false twin flame, he's also having a breakthrough as he's trying to enter back into your vortex. Holy Spirit, you're gonna have to clear that. You're gonna have to clear that. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what this false twin flame masculine twin energy is. Is it separate or together, Holy Spirit? I'm hearing with this masculine twin, he's letting go of control issues to where certain things that women do trigger him to feel like he's being emasculated or like his manhood is being come for, or the woman is trying to break his manhood, take his manhood, or whatever. He has to let go of those things, and he has to heal those insecurities within him so that he can be ready for a strong woman like you and not feel the same way about you with things that you're doing that shouldn't be taken in that manner because he has unhealed insecurities. So yeah, this your divine counterpart still has some insecurities that they need to heal within themselves so that they can be, fully present and with you when y'all come into union. Clarify this twin flame in the spirit. Queen of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah. This is another fake it till you make it ass type of motherfucker. Yeah. He's talking to the wrong people. He's getting the right information from the wrong people, and it's been spun to him in a negative way for him to misuse and abuse his power still. He's still being misled and misfed, misguided on how to wield his own motherfucking power. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, y'all could never beat, and he was deemed as the false twin flame. Because he never wanted to wield his power in a way that did not involve manipulation. Everything he did, he had to manipulate his way in and out that hole. Yeah, but he's hoping for another chance to come in and celebrate with you, but you ain't on that type of time. It's like, you let this motherfucker stay around too motherfucking long. They got too motherfucking comfortable. They just really got to set in their mind and print it in their brain that you gonna always take them back no matter what. Time fixes everything. Yeah. They just don't know that you're not coming back. And that's their justice. You will be peaceful. It will be peace for you, honey. It won't be none for them, but it will be some for you, because this motherfucker tried to wreak havoc on your life. I mean, raise pretty hell in your life. Do you hear me? I mean, got to be more careful, baby. I can, no, I'm not gonna sit here and go through this shit. I don't want to hear about this motherfucker, because he's worse than his head. Once you get to talking about him, and then you get off to whatever we came in here to talk about, which is who is financially spying on you. And again, I feel like pertaining to the subject that's at hand, this motherfucker just want to come back for the get back. Shit. Motherfucker ain't got nothing good going for himself or you, nothing to offer, nothing. It's all a motherfucking illusion. All of the illusion. This motherfucker coming back just to try to make you fumble. Next, we ain't been dealing with that. I don't want to talk about that. That's the thing. I ain't even giving him no chance to talk or come through, because talk about the same fucking shit on the same fucking time, doing the same dumb shit. And I'm like, you ain't tired of getting exposed yet. I ain't gonna never cover it up. It's like he come through with that, you know what I'm saying, that finagling energy, trying to finagle me into saying what he wants me to say about him versus saying the truth about him. And I am not finna, you know what I'm saying, plant no falsehoods or hope or nothing in my collective mind by telling you, you know what I'm saying, what this person really wants to say versus the truth of the matter. You shouldn't be listening to a motherfucking thing this person got to say. That's why they can't directly contact you instead of trying to come through other readers, because they know they have been blocked from you. And I'm not going to disobey God by sitting here communicating with entities that I'm not supposed to be communicating with. And this motherfucker is one of them. This motherfucker don't need to talk to nobody but the Most High. With their damn devilish ass. Always want to come in. Some type of facade. It's always some type of fairy tale. It's always some type of veil this person is coming in under. Never coming in as a true authentic self. Never apologizing. Never saying the truth of the matter. Never addressing the elephant in the room. This motherfucker stay coming around, talking about the shit of the wooders and what they want and what it can be if you just give them a chance. That's how you know it's a trap, because they don't want to address them in this situation in the first fucking place. They don't want to talk about that because they're going to keep doing that shit. So they don't want to talk about how to fix some shit that they ain't going to stop doing. They just want you to give them another chance to do it. Yeah. Alright, let's get into the money. Yeah, money tree. Enjoy your wealth, honey. Don't, Karen is not Karen, because this isn't for everybody. This is for you. Save your money. Create savings for the future. Don't get out here splurging and getting caught up with this facade that you got to show your money. Most rich people, you don't know they motherfucking rich because they don't dress like it until it calls for the occasion. Special occasions. They dress like regular smuggler motherfuckers. They get out there damn $250,000 car wearing flip-flops and down, and a whole outfit came from Walmart. Like, let's be for real. Stop the cap. You don't got to show your money like that. Yeah. Direction. Plan where you want to be. Alchemy. Transform the situation. Exactly. You have the power. The ball is in your court. What you gonna do with it? Is you gonna keep playing with these motherfucking people, or is you gonna show them who you really are, what you really made of? Because the fruits of your labor is here. Your rich game is here. What you gonna do with it? Yeah, what you gonna do with it? Foresight. Be farsighted and alert. Exactly. Always prepare for the future. Always be looking ahead. Always be preparing for the future and not worrying about protecting yourself from your motherfucking past. Because if you did the work to release the past and let all that shit go, you're not dibbling, dabbling, and rotting the motherfucking fence. You ain't got to worry about what's behind you because it's back there and that's where it's gonna stay at. But when you worried about what's back there and you trying to slip it up in here, so where you at, that's how you always cause your own demise, because you're trying to bring something into a situation that was not meant to come and not meant to be involved. Yeah, spiritual work. You are a light worker. Yeah, regardless of the picture that these people trying to paint about you around the time because they jealous because they can't defeat you. You got to understand where this hate shit is coming from. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It got everything to do with the motherfuckers who can't be you, who can't do you. You feel what I'm saying? That's where it's coming from. And them the ones you got to watch out for to make sure you stay ahead of the game and don't get caught slipping or getting backdoored by these motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? Lead with your mind, not your heart, not your feelings, not your emotions. But that's what caused you to make fucking decisions that you regret later because you want to use your feelings, you want to be in your feelings and your emotions when it came to these people and you. They didn't even consider your feelings or your emotions. They just did your ass dirty. Yeah, opportunity. Change is coming just in time. Yeah, well, keep up the great work. You work for this, you earned this, and you right where you need to be. Right in the position where you need to be to receive what you need to receive. Don't let these people get in your motherfucking way and confuse you and make you feel like you got to share your wealth because you got rich and they didn't, because you made better choices and they didn't. Who gives a shit? Keep it moving. Yup, step right into your spotlight. Forget them damn people. Yeah, home base. Change your environment into a new house. Something. Many choices. Look at all your options. Some of y'all are rushing. Look at all your options. Don't rush into this new house. Don't just jump into a house just because. Make sure that is what you need and it's somewhere that you can see yourself being for a particular time until you feel like you be ready to move again. Or if this is your forever home, make sure it's a good place to plant your damn roots. Yeah, helping hand. No one can handle it all. So God's gonna send you the help you need to be successful with your endeavor. So don't worry about it. But yeah, I can tell you who it ain't gonna be, and it's the motherfucking people who try to get in your way. So if they come back offering you help, you know not to take it. Cause how the very motherfuckers that put you in this situation gonna help you get out of it? Okay then. Gambling, don't risk too much. Fertility, don't sacrifice family for career. Yeah, don't get caught up in making the money. Don't let the money make you. You make the money. You feel what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of opportunities, but sometimes you just gotta take a break. And if the opportunity still presents itself, when after you're done taking a break and spending time and allocating your time in accordance, then take the offer. But sometimes things be moving so fast, you just need to take a step back. And if it's meant for you, it'll wait on you. Yeah, authority. Be self-confident. You asked for this position, so take it with confidence. Yeah, public face. It's okay to be yourself. That's why people love you. They love who you really are, not who you're trying to be. Yeah, moving up. You're going to the next level. Accept it. Embrace it. Instead of trying to force everybody else to accept it and embrace it, that's what you need to be doing yourself. Accepting and embracing the new and improved you. Yeah, bright ideas. Take action on your ideas. God's not going to just give you one stream of income. He's going to give you multiple streams of income. So you need to be able to plan and prepare and be ready for all of them. Because it ain't just going to be one. Yeah, look at that. Investments. I tell no lies. I can't lie. Yeah. Invest wisely. Yeah. Just jump at the first thing because it look like it's something. Everything that look like something ain't something. Yeah, social status. Don't get arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Keep some humbleness about yourself. It's okay to be proud of yourself, but then there comes a time where you be in ego. Don't be in your ego. Don't operate in your ego. That always fuck shit up. Yeah, celebration. Plan for a joyful future. I can't wait to get my new desk, honey, because I tell you the honest to God truth. I might be just no more. Whew. But anyway, let's see. Yep. Be ready for change. Yeah. Be ready to not be so disappointed and be ready to be happy all the time. Express your creative self. Yeah. You can express yourself in many different creative ways. Do that so people can understand it's okay to be different and the same at the same time. You weren't just meant to be seen in one light. Some people are created for different lights and different avenues. Explore them all. Do them all. Don't let nobody think you should be a one-man show and master of one trade. If you got more than one trade and you got more than one thing to master it all. Don't let nobody box you in with their persona and their thought process and their opinion about how they think success should be. Success ain't the same for everybody. Yeah, loyalty. Be loyal to your friends. Okay? Keyword friends. Not your fake ass associates and damn sure not your fake ass relatives trying to resurface after they caused you heartache and pain. Yeah, love affair. Don't lose your mind. Keep your mind. Stay true to who you are. Regardless to whatever type of relationship you in, stay true to yourself at all times. Yeah, gifts. Use opportunities that arise. Exactly. Every opportunity should be an opportunity for gain, but make sure that this is good money. Because all money ain't good money. Yeah, money matters. Invest your money wisely. Yeah. Everything sounds good, ain't good. You gotta read the fine print. Take a few days to go over the contract that's being presented and make sure that you're well aware of what is in the contract and well aware of what you are agreeing to. Because everything's all good in the honeymoon stage, but then as the plot thickens, as we get into the thick of it, that's when the little details matter. Yeah, wrong decision. Think before you act. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, because people be seeing you as a lick and you seeing it as an opportunity. Don't get caught up in the people, what the fuck coming out of somebody's mouth. No. Investigate. Do your own research on people before you make a decision. Resources. Yeah, use wisely and as needed. Don't cast your pearls among swine. These motherfuckers ain't worthy of it, because if they would have it and not be trying to get it off the back of you. They'll be receiving what you got or more. If it was set for them to get it on their own. And everybody's set up for success. Everybody's set up to receive some type of abundance. But if you don't align yourself with it, you'll never attract it. And it will always miss you. And that's how you sit back being a grouch and being angry and being fucking miserable, because you keep missing your window of opportunity because you keep trying to flourish and bullshit. Yeah, limitations. Let go of your worries. Yeah, quit worrying. Worrying is for suckers. Worrying is for motherfuckers who don't have faith in God, who don't know who their creator is. Those are the motherfuckers who worry. I worry not. I may be scared at times, but I fear not and I worry not, because I know from whence my help cometh from. And God is not going to lead me somewhere that he's not going to bring me out of. He's going to see you to it and through it. Every time. Yeah, guardian angel. Trust your guardian angel. Yeah, I know if another card fall off this damn table, I'll tell you something now. Yeah, partnership. Prioritize your connections. Yeah, because every connection shouldn't have, the same priority. You feel what I'm saying? Some people can, be moved around for other things that is of more importance. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody shouldn't get the same type of attention. Everything shouldn't get the same type of attention, because everything isn't on the same level. You feel what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit, so you gotta adjust in accordance to what you're dealing with, what level you should fall upon, and what level of attention you're giving. Love life. Love and be loved. Yeah. Don't be afraid to love this man, because we gonna love you back. Yeah, sweet success. Get what you want. You are. You're gonna get everything you want, need, and desire. Everything you prayed for, everything you manifested in your life, you're going to get. Perfect fit. fit. Yeah, you were meant to be here. Yeah, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Closed doors. Yeah, start all over again. Yeah, close the door to that past shit. Let everything that you have done and tried to do and just let all that shit go and start new. For real, let it all go. Just let it all go and start new. Yep, exhausted, recharge, and regroup. Yeah, success. You on the right track. You doing what you're supposed to be doing to get where you're trying to go. So don't let nobody discourage you because they mad because they can't do. They can't be. They can't do what you're doing. It won't meant for them to do it. That's why they can't do it. Understand that. And be okay with it. Be okay with everybody not liking you and you not being everybody's cup of tea you created to be. And vice versa. Yeah, vacation. Excuse me, time to recharge. Yeah, new beginning. Hit the reset button. I'm trying to tell you, let that shit go and let it flow. Your restart is gonna be better. Your comeback is always gonna be better than the way you started. Yeah, winning. Don't spend everything at once. Power. Focus on your needs. Independence. Don't depend on others. Shedding. Time to set higher goals. Exactly. Time to cut your grass. Get the motherfucking snakes about your motherfucking grass. And don't depend on nobody else but yourself because you want nobody but you and God who put you in the position that you're in. You're endings. Time to say goodbye. Fast changes. Transformation. I cannot make this shit up. You got wisdom, flexibility, looking, wellness, and duality. I'm telling you, everything you got is in your back pocket. And if you finna dip your hand back there in your back pocket, pull that shit out and be like, ka-ching, and it's gonna be right there. Everything you thought you was missing, you need, and all that is gonna be right there in the palm of your hand. And ain't nothing that these hating ass people can do to stop you from being you. Period. I can't even use these cards. I done got something on these cards. I don't know what I got on these cards. Oh Lord. Now I'm mad. Alright, y'all. Well, these are the messages that I have for you all today. My darlings, my loves. And until next time, my darlings.